Growing up with a lot of anime, I actually never finished the super popular Naruto, but it wasn't for lack of trying. Way before Shippuden, I remember randomly getting a copy of Shonen Jump as a kid and reading the first chapter of Masashi Kishimoto's now beloved series. I remember loving the character designs, bold, vibrant, and dynamic, and the reversal of expectations storytelling. I remember going to the grocery store to read future chapters of the manga, like Team 7's fight with Zabuza and the Chunin exams. When I was in middle school, I of course also watched the anime on Toonami, watching all the way up to the iconic Valley of the End confrontation. But as I got older, I stopped watching anime regularly. Even though I kept reading the manga volumes right up to the 4th Great Shinobi War, I stopped reading Shippuden for a while, and when I was ready to return, I just couldn't catch up. Well, now I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better, and I've decided to re-experience the magic of Kishimoto's work by watching the entire Naruto anime. 3 parts: Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and possibly Boruto, The Next Generation. All episodes, all filler, and all movies. I plan to watch it all. And now, after 220 episodes and 3 movies, I just finished the first part of Naruto, and seeing this little baby ninja in his first year as a genin brought back so many feelings of joy, nostalgia, and excitement. Rewatching these episodes was like spending time with an old friend who you forgot that you missed. Without all the filler, I do feel like the story told in Naruto is pretty compact and natural in its progression. From Naruto's prologue and assembly of Team 7, to their mission in the Land of Waves, from the excitement of the Chunin exams, to Orochimaru's attempted crush of Konoha, from the search of the 5th Hokage, to the Sasuke recovery mission, Naruto is well developed, fun, emotional, and cathartic. It really does feel like a modern classic. Ahead of its time and genuinely unique, this anime still holds up because of its stunning and intimate spectacle and its undeniable themes and heart. I forgot how visually beautiful some of the action was. Key fights like Gaara versus Lee, Orochimaru versus the 3rd Hokage, and Naruto versus Sasuke were well-produced animation spectacles that utilized fluid and dynamic taijutsu sequences that were omega-leveled choreographed. I forgot how hyped these moments were, and I felt like a kid again as I watched Best Boy Rock Lee do both Sasuke and Gaara dirty in front of their whole squads. Through the characterization of Naruto, the audience is able to see a young man grow from outcast to hero, and like his own transformation, the show is all about the passion you bring to your life and the passion that burns within all of our hearts. His journey is one we can connect with. His fears, hopes, and dreams showcase undeniable grit, and it's a potent story of inner struggle, overcoming personal demons, and becoming the best that we can be. With that, we also get an awesome foil character in everyone's favorite emo boy, the famous Sasuke Uchiha. I gotta say, on this rewatch, Sasuke was so much cooler and endearing than when I was first introduced to him as a kid. Now, as an adult, I can appreciate and better understand the tragedy in Sasuke's characterization. He's not so much emo edgelord, but is actually just a kid trying to hold it together to avenge his family. A boy consumed by hate, pressured by his heritage, but just as lonely and alone as Naruto. This dichotomy is so interesting and investing because when we see both young ninja work together and acknowledge each other, it feels genuine and cathartic. The only real issue I had on this rewatch was the underutilization of Sakura. When I was younger, I always thought this was going to be a story about the 3 ninjas in Team 7. But I now have a better understanding that Naruto is really the story of Naruto and Sasuke, a multifaceted story about their journeys, their bond, and their brotherhood. Sakura, unfortunately, just had no room in this equation. I wanted more for her because I've always liked her character, but she felt like she had no agency and was just there to be the connective tissue for the boys, as well as a damsel in distress. I am happy that she did have her moments to shine, like when she protected Naruto and Sasuke in the Forest of Death, and her fight against Ino in the Chunin exams, but I wanted her to be more of her own character, not just anime fodder. But regardless, for all these issues with Sakura, Kishimoto did still manage to cultivate the story he wanted, with its emphasis on the Naruto and Sasuke brotherhood. We see the bond between these 2 characters develop, we see them grow to care for one another, 2 bitter and broken boys who learn to let one another into their lives. Rewatching the anime, this felt more potent and endearing than I originally thought. But besides this, the story of Naruto also cultivates a unique and awesome cast of characters. Shikamaru continues to be a standout and a personal favorite with his wisecracks and general attitude. His development is top tier. I had such a deeper appreciation for Shino and his bugs. This dude had some of the best comedic moments with Naruto, and he's fucking strong. Rock Lee is the GOAT. In an alternate universe, the story would have been about him, and it's sad to see him nerfed after the Gaara fight, but I still love this character so much. I even grew to appreciate Hinata a lot more, especially in the filler episodes. She came off as more well-rounded and powerful in her own regard. She felt like an actual character instead of a potential love interest. And I think this is an important aspect to all the filler episodes. They're not essentials to the first 5 seasons of Naruto, but I do feel they add a lot more detail in Naruto's socialization with his fellow Genin. It really made his transformation from isolated troublemaker to valued friend so much more believable. I can see him becoming Hokage because of the trials and tribulations he had in his various and random missions with his fellow ninjas. I think it adds weight and believability in the relationship and world building. And some of these episodes were just really fun and actually hilarious. But whereas the filler episodes fleshed out Naruto's connection to the village and his allies, the movies didn't hit as one might hope. Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow was a little boring, but I at least liked the Team Snow gear and Princess Yuki's relationship with Naruto, and the whole film aesthetic was a cool concept. Legend of the Stone Galel was trash, lame and boring. It at least had the adorable ferret. I did really enjoy the third film, Guardians of the Crescent Moon Kingdom. The comedy was great, the summer ninja clothes looked pretty dope, and I felt like both Sakura and Lee had really good moments to shine. Ultimately, part 1 of Naruto is a cathartic, character-driven drama about ninjas, friendships, and loved ones. Although part 1 does end in tragedy, there's still a silver lining because Sasuke does not kill Naruto. This is the catalyst that puts us on the path to Shippuden, and I am so very excited to continue on this adventure.